Hello, this is Margaret from Uwepo, and I am so excited to be here at this particular time in the history of life. And I am so excited to share with you my life journey, my experiences, and my discovery. And I would like to emphasize that I am sharing my experience and my discoveries, and these are mine relating to my life and my circumstances, and they're supposed to serve as an inspiration for you to begin your own journey of discovery. So let's talk about being a woman, what it means to be a woman, and what is really the essence of being a woman, and why does it matter to understand that, or why it mattered to me to understand that. So I'm going to share with you a story of the Big Bang, the famous Big Bang theory. And forget about that Big Bang, and let's talk about the Big Bang that every human being understands, because in one way or another, he or she was either once a beneficiary of it or a participator of it. So there is this activity going on, and pop, there is a Big Bang. And in all this randomness, just like any other thing that has come to exist in this creation, there becomes an individual. At that particular moment, it's just a combination of some chromosomes from the mother and the father, and something else. But for the sake of this discussion today, let's start from this point going forward. So, this particular individual is now a living organism, sharing the X and Y chromosome, and in another case, is it XX? I think, yeah. So, it keeps developing in the mother's womb. And at a particular juncture, it picks traits that gives it a female nature or a male nature by virtue of its biological makeup. Just like any other organism, this particular organism is characterized by those 7 characters. Or by the time that it will be completely developed, it will be characterized by those 7 characters: reproduction, excretion, respiration, sensitivity, movement, what was the other one? Growth, and nutrition, ability to consume food and turn it into energy. So this organism is copying some information from the genetics of the mother and the father. And then there it comes to the world. Hey, it's a girl. Hey, it's a boy. At that moment, that organism is considered a human. The first or the second coat, it gets dressed on itself, a human being. So it continues to grow, demonstrating the characteristics of a living organism that it can demonstrate at that particular juncture in its life. And then it has developed a container, a data and information container called mind. It starts adding information to this container, this processor. And it is learning from its environment. It is learning from the social makeup of its environment, how people that look like itself behave, how they're supposed to behave. And it is being taught and learning, either by choice or by circumstances. And then this individual who became a living organism and then became a human being is now being taught how to be a woman. how to be a woman in that society, how to be a woman in that religion, how to be a woman in that educational system. And it is learning. It is comparing the information from its data processor, from its mind, and it is using it to live its daily life. It is learning what it is to be the way you are in that society. But remember, this individual was just an individual in the beginning. And it is trying to reconcile whether it's been a woman is just one of the causes it has been made to dress. It's been a human being is one of the causes that it has been made to dress. And is it really important for it to reconcile the cause? Is it being a woman, a gender orientation? Is it being a woman biological? Is it being a woman mentally? Is it being a woman emotionally? This individual is trying to reconcile that. And believe me, it's when you are able to reconcile the jackets that you have put on. It's when you are able to realize that these are just jackets that you have put on, and you can either use them for your own advantage, or you can even choose when you need to put them aside and just be a human being and just be a living organism. That's when you can feel the fulfillment of living. And that's my story. Now we will keep on digging into this story and realizing or just understand how we can make the most of these jackets that we've put on, and how we can wear them better, and how we can polish them, and how they can have a really meaning to us as an individual. Until then, I'm Uwepo.